you have a camera in front of you, you can kind of step into different worlds and say, oh, I'm just here taking pictures, but you're seeing more. My name is Thom Bennett. I'm a photographer here in New Orleans, Louisiana. What initially got me interested in photography, I think, was my grandmother, my maternal grandmother. She wrote a little column for the local newspaper in Raymond, Mississippi, a little weekly column, and she always carried around like a little pencil and pad and a camera. She was mainly interested in people's stories, but as part of it, she would take a picture of them and eventually, I'm assuming, give them a copy of the picture, you know, and it was just her way of interacting with people. I like to use 8x10 and 7x17 format view cameras. I also use medium format, but I really like working with the view camera because, again, it's a sort of a different way of seeing the world and interacting with the world. You know, taking the time to frame something up, taking a scene, sort of carving some image out of the cacophony that's the world. I mean, you've got a million things going, there are a million things to photograph, and sort of what you focus on, I think, obviously says a lot about what you're interested in. I guess the best way to say it, I like the final product. I want to see the most beautiful print I can possibly make. It's a way for me to get out in the world. I mean, I'm a studio photographer by trade, so I'm in the studio a lot, making a living, and so doing the process the way I do it, it gives me an excuse or a reason to get out in the world and to see something different. And you're at the mercy of the weather, you know, you got to deal with that. So a lot of maybe a little kind of small logistical things as far as, I mean, a little bit of travel here and there, or lugging a heavier camera around. The simple answer, I guess, is it's kind of what I know best. And I feel like I'm still learning. That's the crazy thing. Like, I mean, I've been doing this for 40, 50 years and I'm still learning. And that's exciting to me, you know, to keep taking, you know, steps towards like something, a print that I can look at and go, it's the very best I can possibly do. So I don't know if that answers your question or not, but
I think so, yeah.
We're all insane. That's the bottom line. It's like anything. If you think, well, I mean, you know, we're such a more money-oriented society. Well, okay, I'm going to do this, but how am I going to make money at it? And that doesn't have to be everything.